so here he is, the #1 lightweight contender, and man, if that's not saying something, right? Got through the gauntlet at 155 pounds, made himself undeniable, and now tonight, DC, we find out what he has for the champion.
It long has been considered the deepest weight class in the UFC, so you know to get here is very tough. You have navigated the waters. You have done everything right. When it was time to press square, you press square. When it was time to press X, you press X. You better do it again tonight if you want to become the champion. There is no room for error as you try to win a UFC championship.
And no room for a 1-pound allowance. He was right on the number, 155 pounds championship weight. Confidence is high that he will wrest the title away tonight. This place is absolutely deafening as the undisputed UFC lightweight champion makes the walk for his latest title defense. This is a huge fight, as big a fight as we can put together at 155 pounds, but the champion thinks it's going to be one-sided.
Yeah, skill for skill, he's one of the best fighters in the world. That's why when you look at the pound-for-pound rankings, you always see his name right amongst the top of the guys on the list. He has every skill in mixed martial arts, but I believe it's his mind that separates him from the rest. He has a skilled trap of a mind and believes, without a shadow of a doubt, that he's the best fighter in the world.
Yeah, he was carrying himself this week like a guy who knew something we didn't. We'll see just how one-sided this fight could be in a matter of moments. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the Destroyer. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Grandmaster.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here we are back inside Toyota Center, Houston, Texas. And it seems like every time the UFC comes here, something special happens. UFC 192, obviously an epic title fight between you and Alexander. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on D Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. There we go. Nice shot there by the champ.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Great job landing the strike from his back.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top.
Getting him out here.
Oh, he's got his back. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
And dizzy as he looks to improve position here. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fighter in this situation, what are you trying to do offensively?
I'm trying to force some sort of action from my opponent. You want him to turn to his knees to either give you the guillotine choke or allow you to try to chase the back. It's a tough position to control in, but there are options for finishes and are options for positional advancements if you're patient.
Postures up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. We might get a stoppage here soon.
This is where he wants to be.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, you gotta be careful here.
4 seconds for the end of round 1.
Stop.
He's beating on the ground. You can't allow that to happen. The fight does go down there. I want you on top. So look for your scrambles, look for your sweeps, look for your reverses. Good guard.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. Nice front kick.
Oh, stuck in the guillotine. That guillotine choke is getting tight, but you can't just squeeze. You gotta get your hips into your opponent if you want him to tap.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. He's having his way with him here.
That was a slick transition. Big ground and pound.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Just over 3 minutes to go.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Now he's going full mount.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Trying for a submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Look at him. He's starting to posture. Oh, my goodness. He slams him down, uses straight power to escape that triangle choke. Great job. Great technique. I mean, great physicality by this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas. Making all these shots count.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
Arms in deep. He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
20 seconds to go, round 2.
Striking from every position, lands a strike from the bottom.
Time.
Good movement.
2 rounds in the books.
Okay, there's no way you got that one. You lost that one, okay? But we're going to take this next one back. You know you can do it. We're going to stick to our striking. He can't handle it, Jim.
All right, so the crowd voicing its appreciation after that crazy sequence in the previous round. Nearly submitted him there, DC.
This is usually what we get with striking. But tonight you have a very educated crowd. They appreciate high-level grappling, and they are getting that tonight in this fight. That submission was in deep, but wow, what a great job of escaping and living to fight another day.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
He's doing a really good job of getting on that high crotch and just following the action. You see him put himself into the half guard, likes the control, yep.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
And very effective with the ground and pound. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first.
Oh, right into mount.
Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited. We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
Getting them out here. Nice transition. Big right hook there by the champ.
All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just
back mount now. 45 seconds remain in the round. Well, he's more than content to work.
And now he's in a guillotine.
Ooh, that looks pretty tough.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out. He goes back to the well and lands another strike from the top. And now you can see the swelling.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5. Oh, another ground strike gets through.
Like that! Like that!
Oh, nice. Attacking armbar.
Ooh, looks like it might be locked in.
Once he gets you going, he's got so many ways to finish armbar. Oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. Now he's going full mount. This is a terrible position.
Ground and pound, the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back.
Oh.
All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike. Oh.
And now he's got the back. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys. Oh, slick reversal right there.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Oh, that right eye's looking pretty swollen now. Might be shut before too long.
He's going to guillotine. That guillotine is very tight.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out.
Big ground and pound. Setting up a summer tip. It's tight.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. Was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
Oh, his right eye keeps taking damage. Looking pretty swollen now. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. He needs to
fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Nice jab. He is officially run.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Lands with the ground and pound.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Oh, another strike lands from the top. Well, they won't need to go bonus begging after this one. They're getting a bonus tonight. This fight has been all action from the opening horn.
I mean, what a phenomenal fight. Both fighters should be very proud of themselves.
3 minutes now to go on the fight. Checks the leg kick. Well, he has really started to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. All right, side control now. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Pretty accurate there from bottom position.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm.
He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Making all these shots count. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocks any attempt to get past his guard.
Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing like, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on.
Nice positional control here. So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after party. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Bruce Buffer now has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 34 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, the Destroyer.
Oh, what a moment there it is for the new UFC lightweight champion. I'm not crying. You're crying. Are you crying?
I mean, almost. It's hard not to feel emotional when you watch someone accomplish something that they set out to do so long ago. Congratulations to the champ. He did a great job in winning this belt.